What message do you have for the undecided voters in this upcoming election?
You know what? I would say that this race is really about, like, you know, who do you trust in this moment to show up for all residents in all 8 wards in the city. And I think you make that decision by who has shown up, who has shown moral clarity and courage, and who has been in every part of the city fighting, whether it be for our young people, whether it be for our small businesses, whether it be for our faith communities, like whoever it is. Like, I have been a real fighter for the people of our city and I do it out of the space of love. And I think this is a moment, y'all. Like, this is a moment, not only in our country, but a moment in our city where we don't have to have a politics of government that tells you what they can't do. What if you had a government that told you what they could do and showed you what they could do and made different decisions about what they can do? And the only thing keeping people back from achieving that type of government is the tactic of fear that gets used, right? So people are like, oh, well, if we change, what would that mean? Like, you know, I'm scared. I'm scared about this. I'm scared about that, right? Like, fear is a tactic. You know what I mean? And that has been the underlying thing. Well, nah, like, don't do it because you know, what if this happened? What if that happened? I want y'all to know that I have the best interests of DC always. Our public safety, our businesses, our workers, our artists, our communities. You know what I mean? And like, that's what this moment is about. Like, it's not about what we can't do, it's about what we can do. And so my message to people is go to the polls, vote from a space, not of fear, but a space of hope, a space of change, a space of resilience, and a space of it's about damn time. Yeah.
And last one. All right, here we go. Imagine the kids growing up in Ward 4 right now, 20 years from now. What do you hope they say about the city they grew up in?
I hope they say what I said. You know, like I hope they say, man, we always had things to do like we did, right? Like, I tell people I was in Upward Bound, DC scores, higher achievement. Like, summer youth employment, I was standing on the line at Mary's to get my EBT card. We didn't lack like opportunity and spaces to be, like, we got to really lean into being ourselves and enjoying ourselves. So I want young people to have the same story I had, which was like, yeah, like, we did everything. We had all this stuff. Like, people are amazed when they come to DC and they just hear about how we grew up. So I want young people to feel like they were invested in, they were supported, and they got a chance to figure out who they were because the opportunities were endless and boundless for them. I want people to say they were able to, like, grow a family here. Like, think about it. My mom being a postal worker, that's a blue collar job, but look what she was able to build. Like, look, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, her daughter graduated, I'm first generation to graduate from college, first to be a lawyer in my family. Like, I always tell my mom, you did that. Like, and you did that because this city made it a place where people could have good jobs, make good wages, and build life for their families. Like, the Black middle class in DC is so robust. That wasn't intentional. I mean, that wasn't not intentional. That was intentional work of investing in people and paying them fair wages and giving them health benefits and support. So, like, I just want people to say, no matter who I was or what area of the city I lived in, I had opportunity. I just think about, like, Marion Barry legacy is that, like, how dope is it for me to be able to say, man, I had my first summer job because of Marion Barry, right? To people to say, like, I changed my life. You know, I might have been, like, you know, one of my family members was like, yeah, man, we dealt with the struggles of the 70s and 80s and drug abuse, but I was able to change my life because there was programs that dealt with drug abuse and supported returning citizens. And you know what I mean? Like, so I just say, I want to have that same impact as mayor. I want young people to say, man, I had my first job. I got my associate's degree in college because she made it so universities gave young people opportunity. That's how I think about it now. Like, I want people to say, like, our family started a small business and now I'm the third in my family to have this small, like Flowers by Alexis. How dope is it, right? That she has, her grandfather had a business and now she has a business. That's what you want to be able to say you built, you grew, and to be a part of that legacy. Like, I changed people's lives because of the policies, decisions I made, and the investments I made. That's what I want at the end of the day.
Let's go.
Yeah.